Hey my guys, I know it's been a minute since I've done a video, but I felt led to do it. I have another devotional that is for women, and this one looks like this. And I'm heading out to get us some food. I'm actually heading to, I don't know how many of y'all like Waffle House, but we absolutely love Waffle House. But and one of our sons, Landon, he absolutely, I believe, anytime like we would go out to eat, if he had to choose, it would be a Waffle House or it would be what we call Makadas. And that's like a steakhouse kind of thing, you know, where they cook in front of you. But oh yeah, and you know I'm that type of person. If you've watched my videos, I'm that type of person where I like to uplift and motivate, and you know, I'll talk about, you know, the things that I've been through, whether, you know, good or not so good. And actually, I got engaged over Christmas, so yay! But which we all knew it was gonna happen, we just didn't know when. But and that's another thing, whenever you bring someone into, like if you've already got children and you bring them into yours and your baby's lives, please make sure that your children is also comfortable with them. I mean, they may not be comfortable at first, you know, because they're probably going to be very protective over you, and they're probably, you know, they've probably always just been used to just you. Or, you know, if their mama is still in the picture or their daddy's still in the picture or whatever, you know, they may be protective over that. And, you know, that's fine. You know, that's actually more common than you think. But please make sure, that person that you're about to be bringing into not only your life, but your children's life, please make sure that you get to know that person very well before you bring them into your children's lives. And when I say this, I don't mean just get to know them for a month or 2 months. No. Like, and some people, you know, God's going to show you right off. You know, you may know a lot sooner than this, but, and that's fine. You know, but just please make sure you know them and you feel safe with them being around your children. I mean, if you don't feel safe yourself, or if you have a gut feeling that, I don't know, you know, even around you or your children, then no. Always listen to that gut feeling, because that's God telling you, okay, either this is okay or this is not okay. But at least a year, please. Get to know them at least a year. And sometimes it may be more than that before you bring them, you know, into your children's lives. Because, I mean, you and your children, y'all are a package deal. it's not just you. You know, and it's not fair to children, you know, because I've seen this so many times. I've known people personally to do this, you know, but they don't think about their children. You know, they're not, you know, they don't think of it as a package deal. They think of it as, oh, well, it's just me, you know, because it's me and the relationship. No. Because whenever you have children and you start dating again, it is a little bit tougher, you know, when you have children and trying to date at the same time. It is kind of a little bit tougher. But if you can help it, you know, whether while they're at daycare or they're at school, you know, if you've got time, if you're able to, you know, find that time to spend time with that person. You know, to where you're not taking away from your children, and also you're not bringing them around your children or to your house until you truly get to know them. Or if you've got somebody that you trust that can watch them every so often, you know, while you go and spend time with that person, just so that way you know for a fact, okay, this person is going to be trustworthy, or this person is not going to be trustworthy. Because you need to have time, just you and that person, to where you know whether or not that person is going to be okay or not around you and also around your children. I don't know why that sparked up. I don't know. Evidently somebody needs to hear that, because that's not the type of video I was going to try to do. But hey, y'all know me, you know, whatever God puts on my heart, I'm going to say it or I'm going to do it. But what I was going to say, you know, I always do videos to uplift, to motivate. And my video today was going to be about staying committed to God. And that just means, you know, trying your best, you know, to stay close to God, you know, have a really awesome bond with God. And but like for today, today is January 8th. So like this is what it looks like. It has the date that you go by, and then it has like pretty much what it's talking about. It has the Bible verse, and then it has, you know, like a little prayer. And then at the end, right here, it has like a little question for you to kind of go with it. But today, the Bible verse is 1 Kings 8:61. Devote yourselves completely to the Lord our God, walking in His statutes and keeping His commandments as at this day. And then it says, Lord, I belong to you. I adore you. And I want to live my life fully committed to you. I realize there are days, maybe more than not, when I don't behave as though this were true. But that is not what is in my heart. Knowing Jesus laid down His perfect life for me, I want only to honor His sacrifice by doing the same. Because I am weak, I know that even though I want this, I can't do it without your help. Strengthen me, God, to live my life for you. I surrender all I am and all I have to your will. And then the question says, how can you be completely devoted to the Lord? Well, I know it's been, and I mean, you know, that it's not just for women, you know, that's for men too. It's for children. It's for everybody. But, I mean, you can start by trying to make sure some point during the day that you find time, you know, to have prayer, you know, that you pray and, you know, be thankful, you know, that all God has done for you and your family, you know, for all of us, you know, because if you have a house, you know, if you have a vehicle, if you have a job, if you have, you know, babies, children, if you have a church to go to, have a bed to sleep in, your lungs, you know, you breathe properly, your heart, you know, is working good. I mean, there are so many things that are so little that we take for granted. I mean, we all do it, you know, we're all human. But there's so much that so many people in this world that don't have that, or that are struggling with something. And, you know, God blessed us with all of this, but we're just used to having it that we take it for granted, you know. There's so much, even the little things matter, you know, like those are little things, but they matter. They mean so big in the end because there are so many people that don't have that, or that are struggling with that, any of those. And like cold weather outside, there's so many people and children that don't have homes, that don't have a bed, that don't have heat, you know, to keep them warm. And, you know, adults, women, men, children, you know, babies, animals, you know. And it's sad because we all have all these things, but there's so many people that don't. And we have to try to help remind each other of the things that we do have and that God has blessed us with, you know, because there's so much, you know, that tables could be turned, you know. And one thing that we're raising our children is there's a lot that God blessed us with, but just as quickly as He blessed us with these things, He can very quickly take them away. You abuse them, you lose them. We need to try our best to stay committed to God. In other words, meaning, you know, try our best to find time during the day, or even before bed, you know, what you call night prayers. Say your night prayers or whatever. You know, if you know me, you know all my videos are for everybody. You know, women, men, children, toddlers, kids, preteens, teenagers, college, adults, I mean, everybody. You know, so anytime you watch my videos, they are safe. You know, they are okay for children to watch and hear. Because there are so many people in this world, even our little people, you know, they matter too. They need help too. Everybody does. So, for everybody, you know, night prayers, you know, pray before you go to bed. You know, thank God for having an awesome day that day. You know, for keeping you safe, keeping you happy, keeping you healthy, because that day could have went a lot worse, you know. But it didn't, because God helped you through that day. God kept you safe. God kept you okay. Now, we are going to have some things to happen to us sometimes, but that's just how things happen in this world. You know, but God has a time and place for everything. That's just how it works. You know, God has a time and place for everything. He knows when our next mishap is going to happen, our next little, you know, whatever. We all go through things, you know. I mean, while we're still down here on earth, we are going to go through things. Because there is a heaven and there is a hell. You know. And as much as, I mean, the God, you know, our God, He's going to test our faith. But also, so is the devil. And God hears our prayers, but so does the devil. So we always need to keep our faith and our trust in God as much as we can. And the reason why I say that, I mean, for so many reasons. We need to stay committed in Him. We need to stay committed with our faith and our trust also. Letting God know, hey, I know this is tough. Whatever I'm going through right now in this moment. But I know you are tougher. And my favorite Bible verse, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and to not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. With that being said, God has already been where you are. God knew you was going to go through that 10 years ago. So that should let you know you're already going to get through it. Because God's already been there. He already knew you was going to go through this. So He's going to help you through it. No matter how severe it is, no matter how bad it feels, no matter whatever, God's going to get you through it. You keep holding that faith and that trust in God, knowing He's going to get you through whatever it is. No matter how bad it seems, He's going to get you through it. Whether it's something that just happens in life, if it has to do with family, if it has to do with work, if it has to do with a vehicle, if it has to do with your babies, if it has to do with your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, dealing with temptations, dealing with people trying to mess up your marriage, dealing with people trying to mess up your engagement, trying to mess up your relationship with your boyfriend, girlfriend, your friendship, your best friends, family members. One of mine and Chris, my fiance, one of our favorite Bible verses is so true. It's, do not let any man or woman separate. We love that Bible verse, which means you need to stand firm. You need to defend each other's relationship, y'all's bond. You need to take up for each other. If someone tries to come at you, trying to cause you temptations to cheat, to lie, to go behind your partner's back, you need to stand up for your partner. You need to stand up and stand proud, saying, nope, I'm not doing this. It's not worth it. Me and my partner, we worked this hard to get where we are. I'm not going to mess this up. Because if I try to mess this up, God's going to punish me. And He will. If you try to do something behind your partner's back, it don't matter how good this person looks, how good this person sounds, you may be going through something at the time with your partner. The devil does that. He'll bring someone along, that seems so good, and you're like, well, my partner doesn't do this for me. My partner doesn't do that. No. Nope. Get all that out of your head. Get all of that out of your head. That is nothing but the devil trying to mess with you to where you will cheat. Trying to mess with you to where you will mess up. Because when you mess up, he starts smiling and he starts laughing. Because he's like, ha, I got another one. No, don't give in. Do not give in. You need to stand firm. You need to stand strong. No matter how aggravated you get at your partner, no matter how upset, mad, crying or whatever, pray hard. Say, God, I know this is nothing but the devil trying to mess with me, trying to mess with our bond, trying to mess with mine and my partner's bond, trying to mess with what all we've worked hard for. I know we are going to be okay, and we will be okay because you are in control. The devil is not in control. You will help us get there. You will let us be okay. You will show us that nothing and no one can separate us because we have you. We always keep you in the mix. We always keep you in our hearts and our babies' hearts if you have children. We always make sure whatever choice we make, we think about you first. Would God be mad if we done this? Would God be upset if we done this? Would God approve of this? So guys, please do not give in to temptation. I don't care how bad it seems. I don't care if you and your partner's going through something right now. Always stand firm and always stand up for you and your partner. because God is watching you. There may be some things that your partner may not be able to see, but I promise you, you keep on, God's going to tell your partner what's going on. And God's going to tell your partner what you've done. He's got ways of telling. Because, honey, there's been times, so many times in the past, I've been mistreated. God always has his way. He can either tell you, he can send you a sign, or either he can show you himself. And he'll get that person caught. And he'll let your partner see what you're doing. He'll take you to it. He'll take your partner to you. I mean, there's several different ways God will show that person that they're being mistreated. You abuse it, you lose it. This is something I've used in the past so many times. And every single time I've said it, it's happened. God will make you realize what you lost. God will make you realize what you have. And then you don't regret it, because you'll be like, oh my gosh, I really had someone that truly loved me, that truly took care of me, that truly meant so much to me, and that would have done so much for me, that has already done so much for me, that truly cared for me, and I messed that up. Why would I do that? When God has given me something so awesome, why would I mess that up? It is so rare to find someone that truly cares about you, inside and out, that truly loves you, inside and out, that truly wants the best for you, that not only prays for themselves, but also prays for you. It is very rare to find someone like that, especially nowadays. So realize, people, whether you're female or male, whether you're young or older, realize what you have before you lose it. You abuse it, you lose it. God will make you realize what you had, what you have, and what you're about to lose if you don't straighten up. And if you have been doing something, you need to instantly come to God, however you need to. Whether you need to separate yourself, go somewhere quiet or whatever. And you need to apologize and say, God, and mean it. Do not just say it just to be saying it. Mean it. Because God knows when you're meaning it and when you're not. Because he won't take you seriously if you're not meaning it. You need to mean it and say, Lord, please forgive me. You know what I have done, because you see everything. You see all. There is nothing that can be hidden from you. Please forgive me for what I've done. Please, however you need to, take that person out of my life. Take them out of my temptations. And anybody in the future, take out of my temptations. I don't want to have temptations. I don't want to even mess up again for my partner. I want to be the best partner I can be for my person through you. Please help me through this. Help me to straighten up. Help me to be right through you and for my partner and for our babies if you have children. And truly mean it. And if the devil is fighting you that much harder mentally, you pray that much harder. Even if you start crying, that's okay. I've already been there. And you just say, God, please help me. I don't care what the devil's telling me right now. Devil, you need to back up. You ain't welcome in my mind. You ain't welcome in my heart, in my partner's life, in our baby's lives. You are not welcome here. You need to go back to hell where you belong. You are not welcome here. You need to back up and leave us alone. We will be okay. We are going to be okay, because God is in control here. You are not in control. So leave us alone. Be gone. God, please help me with all of this. You know what I'm going through. You know what I've already done. So please help me get past this. Please help me to be okay, to where we can be okay through you. I want us to be okay. I don't want to be living in sin. I don't want to go to hell when I pass away. I want to go to heaven. Because if I'm cheating, if I'm going behind my partner's back, I know I'm going to hell. So I want to straighten up. And if my partner is going behind my back, get on to them. Bust them for it, Punish them. Because they don't need to be doing it. I don't need to be doing it. Because we truly do love each other. So please help us. And if this person is not meant to be, if you're the one being cheated on, then say, Lord, please help me out of this situation. I'm not sure if this is meant to be or not. If it is, please help both of us. Get on to that person. Show them what they truly have before they lose it. Bust them. Beat their butt. Punish them. And if it's not meant to be, show me that. Give me that sign. Let me know. And if it's not meant to be, let me know. Give me peace and comfort. You know how much I really like this person, or how much I really love this person. How much, if you've got children, how much my children really love this person. Please give all of us peace and comfort, knowing no matter what, we will be okay. We will be happy again. We will be safe. Lead us in the right directions. Let us be okay. Give us peace and comfort. All right, my guys, I don't know where in the world that came from, but whatever God puts on my heart, I say it. So I hope all of you have an awesome, blessed day today and a blessed night and the blessed rest of your week this week. Tomorrow will be Monday for the ones of you who have to work like me and like Chris, and who have school like our babies. I hope all of y'all have an awesome work week and school week and daycare week for our little bitty ones. Y'all have an awesome week. And if y'all ever need me, you can reach out to me. Y'all have an awesome rest of your day, weekend. For the ones that went to church, I hope y'all have an awesome service today. The ones going to church tonight, I hope y'all have an awesome service tonight. Hope you all get a blessing. And if not, that's okay. There's sometimes you may not get one. If y'all ever need me, just reach out to me. Leave me a comment. Ever have any questions, concerns, need a Bible verse, need some uplift, motivation, just leave me a comment. All right, guys. Love y'all. Have a blessed, safe day.